Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. To get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Miami's offense has the football first here today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Big throw caught on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Yeah, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Offense getting set, second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gain on that return. So Penn State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Nittany Lions are on the move here. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Design quarterback run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Nittany Lions will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense recovers, but it's short of the marker. A turnover on downs. And the Miami offense is back on the field.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good.
17, Penn State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game, and with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Here's a carry for the fullback. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
On first down, it's play action. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Bringing pressure. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll stop him in the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
27, Penn State 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here comes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the return, ran out of bounds, so no return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Caught quickly. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. That's the 40. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And now the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The completion makes it 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Canes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Saints will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. And it's caught.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Wideouts now clustered. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. But get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And it's a bunch formation. QB keeper all the way. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Penn State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Penn State, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw it again. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now on a third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. A quick throw out left, complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And the Canes are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on 4th down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. End zone ahead. No stopping them on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Caught for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout rather than check him out. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. He keeps it on the design run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
21.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Hebe gets the first, now looking for more.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Canes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami 40. Penn State 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now they call a run. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down.